a screen on the final inbounds play of the game, and afterwards gave the refs a piece of his mind. So, Shannon, was this a good non-call or a bad non-call?
Skip, I've seen him make this call before, and it seems like to me that Willie Cauley-Stein extended his elbow. Is that when he hit him? Now maybe maybe Trae tried to oversell it, but I thought in a situation like that, and my thing is this is the way I want to see it. If you call that play early in the game, call it late. If you haven't been calling it early, don't call it late. That's my only thing. And I've seen him, I mean, he ran through. Trae is not a big guy. And Trae has to draw charges, Skip, because he's not going to be able, you know, he's trying to set a pick, try to get somebody free. And I think what was going to happen, he was going to try to get John Collins, and he was going to pop and get the ball. Cauley-Stein runs over him. It's as simple as that. It's a foul. And maybe Trae does, he flops a lot. He gets a lot, he draws a lot of fouls, Skip. And maybe the refs are like, nah, we're not going for this one. But Trae, you did struggle in the fourth quarter, 1 from 4 from the floor. You did have 5 assists, but he's just trying to say, I can't score, but let me try to contribute in another way. Let me try to set a solid screen, free John Collins, and let's see what happens from there. But I thought they should have called it. They could have easily called that foul because I've seen them call that before.
Okay. I immediately tweeted incidental contact, good, no call. The referee, the chief of that referee crew, Josh Tiven, said after the game to the pool reporter, we deemed the contact incidental. So I'm good with the non-call.
Yeah, hell, everybody go say, I didn't mean to foul him. Everybody can say that was incidental contact.
What wasn't incidental to me was Trae Young's reaction post-game when he ran at Josh Tiven and almost got physical with him because he was out of his mind. And it was an ugly display from a kid who obviously is one of the rising stars in this league. And obviously you can't call a technical foul on him after the game because it's over.
Yeah.
But I would like to see him at least fined for this, at least censured a little bit, because you can't do that to that referee in that moment.
Well, if he get him again, I guess what, he ain't going to get another call either.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen. That's how they get you back.
That is how they get you back. Okay, now back to the play. With that little time left, and you're the #1 option, I was shocked that they would even ask him to set a screen. He's, what, 5'11"?
Yeah.
Right? What's he weigh? I don't know.
160, 170.
Okay. So you're going to set a screen on 7 feet, 240? What is the point of it? I don't get it, because nothing good is going to come out of that, right? And Willie Cauley-Stein, who doesn't have a reputation as some...
He was dirty dog.
No. Okay. And he said after the game, Willie Cauley said, I ain't even see Trae, because I don't think he did either, because he's way down there, and he just wheeled to follow his guy, and he said he's a smart kid. He was trying to get a quick little foul to shoot free throws. He would have shot 1 free throw and then got the ball back and iced the game. Well, it wouldn't have iced the game. It would have tied the game.
Right.
So to your point, it's possible in the backs of referees' minds, they're saying, I'm not going to just give you a tie game here because we're down to the end here. This is it. Sink or swim right now. And what are you doing in there in the first place? And he sold it. He exaggerated it. He flops a lot. And maybe his flopping reputation took away any hope that he had in that instance, that late in the game, of getting that call.
Because it was a very similar play last night in the Lakers OKC games with Schroeder. He had the guy bang knees, and it had to go to the replay. It's like, okay, it was bang, it was basically bang, bang.
Okay.
So it was a very similar play. But I get it, Skip, in a situation like that, you like, do I really want to be the reason that this game is really tied on a play like that? I'm sure there's a lot of things going through the official's mind. But like you said, Cauley-Stein said, he didn't see him.
He just didn't see him, and I believe he didn't see him.
I know
and he just kind of accidentally ran over the little guy.
Hey, Skip, I'm 7 foot tall. You 5'11". No, I don't see. I'm not looking down.
I'm not looking down. I've got other things on my mind.
I'm trying to find the guy.
Yeah, I'm trying to find my guy, not you. You just happen to get under my feet a little bit, and I accidentally ran over you, and that's what I think happened in that moment.
Yes.
Now I'm back to, why would you call a play for him? I get the concept of you pick and then you pop.
Right.
But it's so little time. He's your #1 option. I need him to go get the basketball and make something happen. Then if you want to go pick for him and give him a chance, but they wind up just flailing, and Gallinari just shoots a kind of a fall away.
Which is not his shot.
It wasn't his shot, and it wasn't you know, it looks like a good look, but it's not his shot.
No.
And he missed it badly, and game ended. And by the way, what got lost was, did you see what Luka did with the basketball when the game ended? He grabbed it and threw it up into the upper deck like they had just won the NBA Finals. And I'm saying, what are you doing?
They finally won a game, Skip.
They've actually won 3 in a row. What is that? My God. Okay. Well, they have struggled so mightily all year, but that's their 3rd straight win after they had gone through a 6-game losing streak. And now they're 12-14.
So what are they, like the 12th? Or they're like the 11th or the 12th?
They're 11th.
Yeah.
Best in the West right now. So they're not even a playoff team as we speak.
Well, I think also, Skip, okay, Luka was the overwhelming favorite to win the MVP.
Runaway favorite.
And although he's putting up great numbers, Skip, it's not going towards them winning ball games.
Nope.
So I think it's very safe to say the Mavericks have been a disappointment considering what we saw them do last year, considering what they did in the bubble, Skip, because they took the Clippers 6 games without no Porzingis. So we were expecting them to come back. Okay, they're gonna be a top. If they were a top 4 seed, I don't think anybody would have been surprised. We thought the regular players, we thought the Clippers, we thought the Lakers, maybe Utah, Denver. Okay, if they're fighting right there with Denver, the 4 or 5 seed, okay, fine. But the 11th seed?
Nope. What have I told you about the kid you call Baby Bird?
Yeah, he do it.
Baby Bird.
Another triple-double, Skip.
Yeah. Luka Doncic is now shooting 30.9% from 3. I've told you from the start, he is a liability of a 3-point shooter. You got to get better than that. 30.9%, it won't work. That ranks 162nd in the NBA of 171 qualified 3-point shooters. You're at the bottom of the barrel. Well, he takes too many, and this is what
that's the thing, Skip. If he's going to take that many, he definitely he needs to shoot better than 35%. He's taking like 7, 8 a game.
Okay.
So if you're going to shoot that bad, you need to be shooting 1 or 2 a game.
All right. And he still leads the league in turnovers. LeBron is 2nd, but I give them both some break because they have the basketball in their hands a lot. And both LeBron, they're both gifted passers.
They'll try anything.
Luka is not as gifted as LeBron is at passing the basketball, but he is gifted.
Right.
And they will try to create things that aren't really there.
Right.
LeBron's getting worse and worse at it. He's just trying things where, well, that just, you can't thread that needle. And once they get a fingertip on the ball, it's going the other direction.
It's going the other direction,
Okay. So in the end, Luka is off to a rough start, and that was actually a big win for him. And he went up and tried to hug Trae, and Trae wasn't ready to be hugged because he's out of his mind because he thinks he got robbed.
Well, and plus the thing, Skip, these are the 2 guys, they're forever connected. They were traded for one another.
Are they?
And I thought they both played, they commit 25. Trae was 25, 15, and 7. And Luka was a triple-double, 25, 28, 10, and 10.
Yep.
So they played well. And so, Skip, when I play against you, and, it's kind of like, I guess, you look at D-Wade and LeBron, them, they're in that same draft class.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got to show you that,
Well, sure. Those 2 especially, because they are just paired up against each other every time they play.
So I think it's a situation, but for me, Skip, I probably would have called it. He ran over Ice Trae.
I definitely would not have called it on my Trae.
That's what it was, Skip. I mean, he's so small. They're like, he ain't even really hit you that hard. You just fell down because you're so small.
I'm waiting for the fine to come down. I think he could get fined for that misbehavior at the end of the game.
Directed towards the official?
Yes.
$25,000?
Yeah, like that. Just a little nominal wrist slap of a fine just to say, no, we can't do that.
Yeah, that was.
Okay.
Yeah. And Luka tried. Luka said, it's okay. Nah, man, get off me. You won.
That's true. He Brady'd him, right?
He did.
Yeah. Oh, it's emotional, though.
Language towards the official. That's going to cost about $25.
Yep.
Okay. I'm sorry to bring this up, but are the Cowboys nearly out of time to sign Dak Prescott? We have the latest here